Welcome back, guys. Today we got some crash bars we're going to put on the old Master Chief over here. Just got these in today, fresh out of the mail from Rebel Industries. Check them out. Got the front crash bars. These are the rear crash bars, and these are some shifter and brake pegs. All right, so these are the highway bars, crash bars, slider bars, whatever you want to call them, B-bars from Rebel Industries. Nice little logo right there. A nice little grill up here. These are the ones for the forward controls. So they make ones that will be farther down. It has a bigger grill, like down to here. But I needed them for forward controls. Also got a set of the rear sliders. These are new. I just came out with those. And we got some pegs for the shifter and the brake. We're gonna try these out, see how they look. Nice white accent. Today's a good day. All right, before we get started, you know we gotta grab that beer. All right, so before we get started, it comes with a couple bolts here, the 15 millimeter. So I got a 15 millimeter socket, deep and regular, just 6-sided. Give me a ratchet, a couple extensions, and some thread locker. Semi-permanent is what you want. That is very important. All right, now on the bike, we're gonna be taking out, if you can see it, this goes into the horn right here. So we're gonna take that bolt out, walk over on the other side. We're gonna take this bolt out that's above, it goes into this frame right here, engine mount. And then these two bolts right here are where the top's gonna mount. Make sure you keep this one on this side, keep that one on that side. You need to know which one goes where. All right, you also want to have something handy to throw up here, just to protect the fender, especially if you're doing it alone. It's going to be hard to hold these up. You try to get these first two bolts in and it'll kind of hold itself up. But last thing you want to do is scratch your fender. Grab a towel. I use like these moving blankets. I got one sitting right there. All right, go ahead and grab yourself a 15 millimeter open end wrench. You need to put it on the bolt on the back side of this guy. Put the nut back on the end, that way you don't lose it. I'm gonna set these ones right here. I usually put them off to the side in a magnetic tray, but I don't wanna misplace which ones these are. All right, side number 2. Do not need the open end wrench for this side. That's it, we are prepped. Set that right here. That way we don't lose it. All right, I went in here and just wiped up a little bit in there since it's probably not gonna be able to clean in there real well. Okay, so we're gonna grab these 2 little bolts. There's 2 of the smaller ones that come in the kit. There is one longer, so don't use that one yet. Put a little thread locker on it. You just gotta put, you know, just a little bit. That's even too much, but this stuff comes out real quick sometimes. Set that one down, just get them both prepped. Definitely want to have this in here. These don't vibrate as much as a Harley, but shit can come loose. Okay, so basically we're going to try to not mess up the bike. I'm going to hold it up here and get these 2 screws started. So, very carefully. I opted for the Molly version. I don't know if they're lighter or not, but they're pretty easy to do right there. Okay, pretty much that's it. And then these are gonna go like that, boom, bam, bing, bang, boom. Do not tighten these up yet, just finger tighten them. Get them in there pretty good so it doesn't fall, obviously. Yeah, let's go get the other bolts. All right, so the next step, remember grab that bolt we took out of the top. This is the engine mount bolt. So we're gonna throw a little thread locker on this too. Put this stuff on every single bolt you put in here, so. Do not tighten this all the way up, just get it in there. If you're having trouble getting it in, just wiggle this around a little bit as you're spinning the bolt. Go in there nice and easy. Okay. It's not tight, but it's in there quite a bit. Same thing on the other side, we're gonna use that. Same bolt, we're gonna put that in the top part. Okay, we're back here, over here on the other side. We're gonna put this bolt back in. This does not need thread locker, it never hurts. This has nylon in the head, and I lied, this is a 17 millimeter. And that on the other side. You gotta like kind of work around some of these cables here. Do not tighten them up yet. And now there's 2 bolts left. One's longer, one's shorter. The longer one goes on the left side. The left side is the side with the horn, or it would be the left side when you're sitting on the bike. So that goes on this side. Again, don't forget, throw some thread locker on there. Some thread locker on the shorter one. This one goes on the other side. All right, we're gonna take that bolt, get it started in that hole. Okay, I'm going through now, just making sure everything is pretty snugged up there. Get it as tight as I can by my fingers. All right. Now we gotta grab the torque wrench. All right, the next step is to tighten it up. Got to torque these to spec. The directions here call for 44 foot-pounds of torque, so if you don't have a torque wrench, run up to Harbor Freight and get this thing for like 30 bucks. It works fine. All right, let's head to the other side. Oh, that's in a tough spot. This one, I'm gonna have to get this wrench back here to hold this. All right, let's see what that looks like. Check them out. I love how they stick out further than my pegs. Those are clean. Wish the bolts were black, but that's something I can always do. White turned out nice. Adds a little bit of white down there. I'm gonna change these pegs here too, but got these Moto floorboards here that stick out pretty far. But these and the extensions that I got, see I extended them an inch further forward. So, because of my big ass needs to fit on here. These are about 600 bucks, so I don't want them to break. That's the main reason I got these. And I'm so glad they stick out further. So they will be protected. I'm gonna put the rear ones on and take these off. So Rebel Industries also made this license plate relocation. They made this sissy bar for me custom for my Master Chief build. Check that out. I just wanted to point something out real quick. They sent some nice directions here. So you can see they got good pictures, arrows. Instructions are very well done. They also label the bolts individually. And then these are the bolts for the pegs. So, yeah. All right, now we're gonna throw the pegs on there. These also come with a bolt. The bolt included is an Allen bolt. It's nice and black. It's a 6mm, so just grab a 6mm socket. Allen. Now to get these old ones off, I've never done this before, but you're supposed to just twist them off. Probably gonna destroy them, so just grab yourself a pair of channel locks. I'm just gonna throw a rag over it just to see if we can do it without breaking them. I don't care if I break them. Maybe you gotta grab the end. Yep. Okay, so you gotta grab the metal part at the end. Just unscrews. So, again, now with these, thread locker. Throw them in there. So the socket doesn't fit in there. So if you happen to have some impact sockets, just go grab a 6mm. Depending on how deep your socket goes. I don't think there's any torque specs to this, but rah! Give it one rah! Look at that. Look how clean that looks. All right, time for side two. So Let me pull the camera in here. I was trying to grip this, to spin it. You actually want to grip the end, like the metal part. I was using a lot of force, I just couldn't get it. So again, I'll throw this over there. I think I still did mess it up a little bit. Just a little nick out of it. If you guys are trying to save these. It's not the end of the world though. Thread locker on there. Now we need the peg. It helps to have the part that you're putting on. It's usually a lot easier. So let me point something out that he did here. This little thing, this little nub, it goes inside there. He put little nipples on these so it goes inside there too, so that these things actually sit in there. They look like they belong. He did a really nice job with these pegs. I like how they're knurled, but still have the same look with the grooves as the bars here. It's really good together. And remember, I don't know the torque specs. Look that up on your own. I suggest you do that. Don't do what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna give this side a good. That's it. I appreciate you guys hanging out, watching the video, learning some stuff. Check out Rebel Industries. He makes quality stuff. He does a lot of custom work. He can make pretty much anything you ask for. I've gotten quite a bit of things from him, so I definitely recommend it. Next video, we're going to be putting on the rear sliders. They're going to be replacing these passenger pegs, so make sure you're tagging along. Hit that subscribe button, follow button, like button, comment, do all that good stuff.